Hi, good morning, dear students. Welcome to Makaji online classes. Today, we are going to discuss four most important question, that is derivation of slope of budget line. So many students are feel that here there is a mathematical equation, so it may be a difficult. No, it is not at all difficult. It is very easy. If you write four equations, you can get easily 4 marks. And with help of the diagram, I will explain that how can you remember those four equations and what is the meaning of slope of derivation of the budget line. Before going to the concept of derivation, let's discuss about the budget line. Budget line means, with the help of the equation I will explain here. For example, P1 x1 plus P2 x2 equal to M. So in this particular chapter, what we are denoting here, M means person income we are indicating, x1 means good one, P1 means good one prices. Is it clear? X1 means good one, it may be a banana. Okay. That good one prices is denoted as a P1. X2 means good two. Here it is mangoes. That good two prices is considered as the P2. So budget line means this bundle cost exactly equal to the person income. It's very easy. The line consists, bundle cost is exactly equal to the person income is called as a budget line. If bundle cost is lesser than the person income is called as a budget constraint. Budget set means set of the bundles are available to the consumer in the market is called as a budget set. It may be A, B, C or n number of bundles may be available to the consumer in the market is called as a concept of budget set. It respect to the person income. Okay. So here exactly that bundle cost exactly equal to the person income is called as a budget line. 2 marks, very important question. Equation is also very important for 1 mark question. Let's try to understand this diagram, what it actually explain. OX axis explain the concept of banana quantities, that is denoted as a x1, and OY axis explain the quantities of mangoes, that is denoted as a M2. Here it is called as a slope and it is a budget line. Slope means if any changes in the quantities of banana, that is change in x1, it leads to changes in the concept of mangoes quantities, that is denoted as a change in x2. If you increase 1 unit of bananas, you have to sacrifice some amount of change in our x2 good, that is mangoes. It is explained by the slope. That's why it is x1 x2, x1 change in x1, x2 change in x2. And what is, sir, this m1 divided by p1 and m1 divided by p2? It is very important concept for the 5 marks POQ question. They will ask that banana and mangoes calculation problem. Here, if a consumer is spend her entire income on purchase of bananas, she will get m divided by p1 quantities of bananas. And next class I will explain that POK 5 marks question. And if she spend her entire income on the mangoes, she will get the m divided by p2 mangoes. So let's try to understand the equations now, all the four equations, and how can you remember those four equations. So first I will start with the budget line equation only. P1 x1 plus P2 x2 equal to M. Okay, this is the first equation we have. For this equation, just you have to add this slope concept. Slope means here change in x1 plus change in x2. We have to add. We have to add this change in our slope concept to the main equation of budget line. If you add this slope to the main equation, then equation become like this. P1 factor is the common. Now x1 plus change in x1. See here x1 plus change in x1, and P2 concept will be the common factor P2. What will be left? X2 plus change in X2 equal to M. Equation number 2. Right? Now, what they are telling that substitute, or it may be a subtract equation number 2 from equation number 1. Equation number 2 minus equation number 1. Before doing that one, first try to understand what actually this, if you write in another manner, how it look like. For example, P1 into X1, P1 X1 plus P1 change in X1, P1 change in X1 plus P2 into X2, P2 into change in X2 equal to M. It is another form of equation number 2. Now we have to do equation number 2 minus equation number 1. What we will get? For example, P1 X1 plus P1 change in X1 plus P2 X2 plus P2 change in X2 equal to M. This is the second equation minus the first equation, P1 X1 plus P2 X2 equal to M. Just now check the common factors here. P1 X1 cancel, P1 X1 cancel, right? P2 X2 cancel, P2 X2 cancel, M and M will be the cancel, right? What remaining factors are there? P1 change in X1 plus P2 change in X2 equal to M minus M 0. This is equation number 3. Simple, very easy. P1 X1 is cancelled. P2 X2 cancel. M minus M is equal to 0. What other factors left? P1 change in X1 is left and P2 change in X2 left. It is equal to 0. Equation number 3. If you rewrite this equation, rewrite equation number 3. Rewrite equation 3, then your equation become, I can write here, then equation will be the like we'll take a change in X2 divided by change in X1, change in X2 divided by change in X1. If plus will be the go right side, then it will be the automatically plus sign will be the minus sign, so is equal to minus P1 divided by P2. Equation number 4 it is. Equation number 4. And this is the slope of budget line. Slope of budget line is minus P1 divided by P2. If you write 4 equation number 1, equation number 2, no need to be explained like this, right? Just you have to write equation number 1 and equation number 2. For your understanding, I clarify how equation number 2 came. Okay, how equation number 2 as well as 3 came. Equation number 1, equation number 2. With the help of the equation number 2 and 1, we derive the equation number 3. And we rewrite the equation number 3 as a like this, that is change in X2 divided by change in X1 is equal to minus P1 divided by P2. Then finally the slope of the budget line will be minus P1 divided by P2. If you write these 4 equations in the annual examination, you will get 4 marks. Simple way to remember the equation and how those equations are derived. So based on this concept only, tomorrow I will explain the 5 marks POK question, practical oriented question. And please student, tomorrow onwards, chapter wise, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter wise important 4 marks as well as the 5 marks question I will cover. And during the examination I will cover all the MCQ questions, 2 marks questions, 1 marks questions, and all the POK and long questions. Time being now, I will cover all the 4 marks as well as the 6 marks questions chapter wise. Okay, and whole question bank I will solve. Okay, one by one. Thank you one and all. Please subscribe the channel for more updated videos and for the conceptual understanding.